I think that's something that people struggle with when you get freedom, or you get to that next level in your life, and the enemy's always telling you, oh, you're gonna fall back into old habits. You're gonna do it. And there is, unfortunately, a level of people have to see it
Mhm.
sometimes. And that's okay.
Mhm.
They're people too. God knows the truth of what happened in me. And it
Mhm.
didn't it it didn't matter to me that people couldn't necessarily see it back then. Um, because I had fully got on board with what the truth was. And I had to do it a little bit longer. Like I remember even when I started at my current job, I'm like, well, how do I tell my testimony? Should I probably tell it to everybody? Or what if they, if they find out? And you just gave me kind of wisdom, and, and probably once you've been there for a while,
Mhm.
it would be well received. Probably not on your first day.
Probably don't open with it. It's probably not your
Probably not be like,
opener. Hey, by the
hey,
way,
by the way, I just, yeah.